Hello, people. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at your love life situation, see what's going on for you guys in love. It's a general reading, so only take what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else. Of course, I will um, lead with the tarot, and I'm going to do these because I haven't done them in a while. I'm going to do these oracle cards just to see what little message at the end, what little message you guys can get from the oracle. But check your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Check your stellium if you know what your stellium is. Okay. And let's begin. For Aries, what does Aries need to know in their current love situation? What's going on in their current love situation? Six of Swords, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. I heard this time will be different. Now, this doesn't have to be somebody that you're dealing with previously. This could honestly be somebody new that this time around dealing with this person is like a different cycle. Like you've entered into a new cycle where the past is not going to repeat itself because you've learned from the past, right? I feel like you're entering into a new cycle when it comes to love where things are smoother. And this will even relate still to the ones that don't have anybody right now, that you are single as a Pringle. It's still the same shit. You are entering into a new timeline. You are in a new realm where you're not doing shit from the past. You've learned from that. Look at that. I didn't even know that was there. Bottom of the deck is the death card. This is going to be different. And I also feel like whatever relationship this is that you're either about to embark on or you're currently in, is going to be kind of transformational. You got 111 on the clock right now. Okay, so take it as it resonates for you right now for zodiac signs that have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces. All right, give me more relating to Aries' current love situation. And these are going to be quick messages. This isn't going to be like a long, drawn out reading. Let me see. You got the, I'm telling you, this new thing for you, Aries. And even if you're like, I don't have anybody, okay, still watch this. Come back when you got somebody. See if it relates, because this could be predictive. All right. I've been told many times that I'll tell y'all something and y'all be like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And then it happens. Okay. So just understand, it does not mean that it's happening right now at this very moment. But what I do feel is that I'm telling you, you guys are about to embark on something very beautiful. You have the Empress here. It's about fucking time. I think this is going to be a big deal. I feel like whoever this person is that you're dealing with during this time is going to treat you right. Is you're going to feel valued by this person. All right. I just wanted to give a little bit of that. I want to see exactly what's going on currently in your love situation right now. And that could be exactly what it is, but let me just take a look and see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do their side, your side, and see what you guys need to know. King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody that is very fiery. I feel like they're very unproblematic. I also feel like there's nothing that's stopping them from coming towards you, or at least this is how they feel. It's like they know what they want. Very attracted to you. Chemistry is off the chain when it comes to you. Let's see. 8 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. They may have left something behind. The something could be anything, so I'm not going to specify unless it shows me, but they've left something in the past. So they're leaving something in the past in order to create that safe space for you. And I say safe space because you have that 5 of Pentacles, and Pentacles is all about security and safety, grounding, foundation. So I feel like whatever it is, they're walking away from something so that way they can have this safe foundational space for Aries. That's what's going on with them. What's going on with you? Ace of Swords in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. I mean, upright. Ah. Why the Ace of Swords in reverse? Three of Swords in reverse. Huh. Okay. I feel like you're doing a lot of internal thinking. I don't think it's like a lot of internal, but not really speaking about it. I feel like whatever it is that is happening, you're kind of just allowing it to happen because like it's exciting for you, but I feel like you're allowing whatever to happen so that way it's like healing something within. I don't think you're speaking about this. I feel like this is very internalized. Give me more. Eight of Swords in reverse. Emperor in the reverse. You don't feel the need to have to control things. You actually feel like you can surrender. There may have been a time where you may have tried to control like outcomes, situations, things like that in love. But I feel like right now at this time, or whoever this person is, whenever they come about, you feel like I don't have to overthink. And you know, this is something that's funny because I used to always say, and I still feel this way, that when I'm with my person, I don't have to think, like, because I know I'm safe. So I don't have to think about shit. I don't have to use my brain at all. I don't have to be in survival mode. There's something here that is it's very much you relinquishing your and not relinquishing your power as in you're giving your power away, but it's more so of like you're allowing someone to be able to keep you safe without you feeling like you have to control everything. You don't have to overthink. You can just be. You surrender. What does Aries need to know about their current love situation? About this current love situation that I'm reading for right now? Seven of Swords, what about it? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, okay. Four of Cups in the reverse. Why the Seven of Swords? Temperance in the reverse. I don't feel like anybody, oh, okay. I don't feel like anybody is trying to get one over on you. I will say this, when it comes to the Seven of Swords here, it doesn't always mean like lying, stealing, cheating to me. Sometimes this could be like not seeing things for what they are. Um, being in denial or being delusional about something. Um, just make sure that because the more that you open yourself up and you start to become vulnerable, this might kick in to where you're like maybe suspicious because it just feels too good. And this can also lead to where now you're feeling like it's all off balance. Just make sure that you keep things balanced. Um keep yourself internal balanced, you know? What's this? Four of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Swords. Judgment. Strength card in the reverse. Yeah, there's a fear. There's a fear. There may be a fear that kicks in for you. I don't think it's for them and I don't think they're doing anything. I think this is all a fear, especially with that Seven of Swords. It's like saying like there's some sort of restless type of energy that comes in to where you're questioning whether or not you're using your best judgment. But it is fear. For some of you, it's because you're getting together with somebody that you had closure with, or it could be this is somebody that comes in after you've had closure. Regardless, you may question it because it feels too good. Feels like it's too good to be true. I don't think that it is though. I think it's just more so of you because you're surrendering. And a part of that is being able to trust completely What's a message from the Oracle for Aries? You want you wanted red flags, not a damn parade. I feel like you're looking for red flags. I think that that's what that last part was about. I feel like you're looking for red flags. But you might be, just make sure that you're not doing it to the point to where you're looking for red flags and it's not a red flag. And just voice your concerns if there are anything that comes up. That's all you really need to do in any relationship. Okay. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stellium. What's going on for Taurus? Make sure my there we go. Okay. Just in case a phone call comes through. I hate when the call comes through and y'all can hear it on my laptop. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for you guys? All right, you got 9 of Swords here in the reverse. You got the 2 of Swords in the reverse. You're feeling carefree right now. Give me more. 8 of Cups, because you walked away from something. It's almost like you feel like you can rest now. You're not as stressed anymore. You're realizing since you have walked away, you feel kind of free. Give me more for Taurus. You got Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse, 4 of Pentacles. I do feel like after this, it's like you feel like, you know, it's a, what's it called? A lost opportunity that you're kind of just keeping to yourself. More, what's going on for Taurus? Comes to their current love situation. 5 of Swords in the reverse and the 9 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. I feel a very guarded energy with you. Like extremely guarded. You're not trusting too much of anything that's coming your way. You're wanting ease as well with that 5 of Swords in the reverse. So I do feel like you're in this type of energy where it's like you're low tolerance for much of anything. All right, give me whoever is in Taurus's energy. What are they thinking and feeling? Whoever is in Taurus. Okay, 3 of Swords, heartbroken. Empress. 6 of Swords. Well, that's you. Heartbroken since you've moved on. You know your worth. You're not settling for less. So they feel heartbroken because of this. What else? 10 of Wands. 10 of Swords in reverse. I will say that you stay heavily on this person's mind, and they do want to try to approach you, but at the same time, they're feeling like they shouldn't. You know, you got Fool card in the reverse. You got the 3 of Wands in the reverse. They feel like they shouldn't come towards you. They're very cautious about that, but it's like this is very heavy on them. Regardless of how much time it's been, it stays with them. This isn't something that they just got over and moved on. They're stuck. They're stuck on your energy. They're stuck in your energy because they're even coming up in this read. All right, you got King of Cups. This person could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to, but this person feels very deeply for you, and they're trying to maintain control over their emotions. They're trying to have some sort of calm or some sort of balance, because I do feel like this person, with that heartbreak and the things that we're seeing here where it's being like, it's heavy on them and shit. I don't feel like they want to be calm. I feel like they want to go do something, or they want to be impulsive. Let's see, Temperance. Yeah, but like I said, calm. They're working on their chill. You got Sagittarius there. I also feel like they're waiting on timing as well. Like they're waiting for the right time. They don't want to just come towards you with just, you know, bullshit. What does Taurus need to know at this very moment when it comes to their current love situation? I got a bunch that just flipped over. When it comes to their current love situation, what does Taurus need to know? Four of Wands in the reverse, Strength card in the reverse, Six of... I don't feel like this person will be able to like refrain from reaching out to you. I feel like there's going to be a moment of weakness for them where they kind of lose their emotional stability. They'll be a little bit unstable, a little bit feral because they're not holding back any longer. I feel like this person, there was some sort of codependency. Maybe you didn't know about it, but there was. You got Leo energy here as well, but maybe you didn't know about it, but there was some sort of codependency that was here. This person has grown to see you as like their other half, regardless of how the relationship was. There was something very familiar about the two of you. Moving forward, what does Taurus need to know? Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Cups. I think getting out of your comfort zone is actually you guys being single. Not saying that you're a serial dater, but for whoever I'm talking to, the fact that they've like grown a codependency means that they've been around for a good enough time to feel like you're their other half, or a good enough time for them to feel like you guys are soulmates and they don't want to like stay away from you. But I feel like the whole getting out of your comfort zone is actually you calling your energy back and you finding happiness just within you because it's there, you know? Because it's there. Give me more. Emperor. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Magician in the reverse. Why the Magician in the reverse? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like you have someone on the horizon. You don't know them yet. For some of you, you don't know them yet. For others of you, this might be past energy. You already know who this person is. But you have the Emperor here, somebody that's much more grounded. You got Aries energy there. I don't think you're communicating with this person. I do feel like this other person here, their energy is very heavy over you. And I do feel like you are trying to emotionally detach from them. You got Gemini energy here. The person that I'm talking about that you walked away from, they created confusion. Like they like to live in confusion. They like to create confusion for you. I mean, it could be a Gemini, doesn't have to be, but this is somebody here that I feel like what's frustrating them is the manipulation that they usually use on you doesn't work. What's the oracle for you? Not everyone is sent to teach you a lesson. Some people are just dumb. Just in case you were trying to figure out why this person was in your life. I mean, it could be a lesson, but maybe they just dumb. I don't know. These cards are funny. All right. Let's go on to Gemini. All right, Gemini. What's going on for your current love situation? Someone doesn't want to deny anymore their feelings for you. I feel like this person has self-sabotaged. They've sabotaged the connection in the past. You got the Eight of Swords that's here. Could be another Gemini with that Gemini card there. Seven of Swords in the reverse to the Ace of Wands, which is just referring to them wanting to be truthful and honest with themselves, as well as you, Gemini. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to start y'all's timer. Give me more. I feel like somebody wants to come back, but they're not confident about it. But the feeling is like wanting to come back to you, feeling like they never left you. They never walked away. That's what I feel. That they never truly walked away. All right, you got the Strength card here. You also have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, like they're wanting to return, but there's a feeling of fear that is there. There's a little anxiety surrounding it too, because they're not really sure. Like a part of them is like, I may have lost Gemini forever. Like I'm having to start all over again with Gemini. Maybe more. You got Queen of Pentacles here. You also have the Two of Cups in the reverse. I feel like this person has also been watching you rise from the ashes. Well, it might not have been ashes per se, but I do feel like they've taken notice. They've taken notice to you kind of stepping into your power. You have the Lovers here. That is you. You're making decisions for yourself. I feel like since the split between this person and you have really shown that you're good on your own. You're stable. You're independent. Like you're pretty grounded, and you seem calmer without this person being in your presence. Like with this person, it was a lot of confusion, a lot of things you may have had to read between the lines. I also feel like they didn't really like being direct when it came to communication. So it was almost like it was almost as though they were trying to create um confusion, fog, uncertainty. Why? Hmm. Their lack of confidence came back out again. I had seen that earlier about the lack of confidence, and now it's coming back out again. Like they didn't feel good about themselves. And that's why it's like they put that confusion on you. And I feel like with you, you're a very giving person. I feel like you did a lot for them. You supported them. You may have supported them financially. You may have just supported them emotionally in the past. But I feel like this person just, no matter how much you supported this person, they were always going to be just a miserable person. How does Gemini feel? You don't feel challenged by this anymore. I don't think you're fighting for it. You're not fighting for it. You don't feel challenged by it. You got the Five of Wands here in the reverse. Yeah, you're doing good on your own. So whatever it is that they're able to see regarding like how you are currently, I think they got it right. I feel like they do. You got that Nine of Cups that's there. Emotional fulfillment. Keep in mind, this can be predictive. So if you're like, none of this is happening right now, I don't feel like that right now, it doesn't mean that you won't. No, might be something to look forward to. All right, you got 3 of Wands here. You also have the Temperance in the reverse. This person feels like they're trying to figure out when's the right time, because I do feel like this person is planning a return. That showed up at the beginning. What did I just say? Bottom of the deck is the freaking, for me, this is my reconnection card. They're trying to plan the timing. They don't think that the timing is right at this current moment. You got Sagittarius energy there. Why? Four of Wands. They want to show you that they can be stable, or they're wanting to try to fix something in their stability. I don't think things are chill right now in their life. I feel like there's a restless type of energy, and it's like they're fighting to try to get that stability. And that could be financially, but that could also be like internally. Maybe they're having some mental health issues or some anxiety or something, and they're waiting until they feel better before they try to come towards you. Give me more. Yeah, they're trying to heal something. There's something that they're trying to heal. That's why they're saying that it's not the right time. So this could very well be a physical healing that they're needing to complete. If it's not a physical healing, this could be an emotional healing that they're needing to complete. Once they do that, though, then I see them taking that leap of faith towards you. You got Aries energy. Maybe more. I just wanted to look at how you were going to feel about it. I don't really, I like, this person feels like they have unfinished business with you, and maybe you feel like you have unfinished business. Maybe it's just like the closure type of feeling, but I do feel like when this person comes back in, I don't think that you're really gung-ho about wanting to like go back into it. I feel like what you're looking at is where you were when you were dealing with them versus how you are now, and the two are not aligning, and you're not wanting to go backwards. So I feel like there will be like a major hesitation, and maybe even on your part a little bit of uncooperation, or non-cooperation. You're going to be uncooperative towards this person. um you know, to put it in simple terms, I don't think you're going to welcome them with open arms. You're not blindly going into it at all. What message does the Oracle have for Gemini? If they wanted to, they would, period. And I do feel like that's how you feel in relation to this person. If they wanted to, they would. And when they want to, you might not want to. So, snooze, lose. That's what I got for you. Taurus, Libra energy here as well. That's weird. All right, let's go on to Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stellium. Cancer. Oh, you got cards flying out all over the place. What is going on for Cancer? What do you need to know? That was weird. Do I have water? I don't have water around me. That was weird. It just felt like all of a sudden not necessarily closed up, but I just felt like I needed to cough. Is somebody being silent, or somebody feels like they can't talk to the other person, maybe? We'll see. All right, you got Knight of Cups here. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. There it is. All right, somebody feels blocked. Two of Swords. Somebody feels either blocked or ignored, wanting to show you that they have changed, that they've entered into a new cycle, that they're wanting to offer up some sort of affection, some sort of romantic gesture. And you're like, new phone, who this? because you may have completely blocked them out, or you're just ignoring them when they try to reach out to you. Like you're not even giving them the time of day. I got Sagittarius, Pisces energy so far. Give me more. Look at that. Judgment to the Fool. I'm telling you, this person's had an epiphany time. Like they've awakened to this connection, and they're wanting to come to you, and they're wanting to show you what they've learned, and they're wanting you to see how much they care about you. And I think you're like, I don't give a damn. Yeah, I don't think you care. I think that the disappointment that you had from this person previously is just still kind of lingering there. There still is some grudges. Scorpio, Aries energy. There's still some grudges that are there. You were disappointed by this person, and I think it was a pretty big upset. For some of you, this person may have tried to place you into a third party situation, or if it wasn't to the point to where it was a third party situation per se, this could even be something to where you guys were dating and they weren't choosing. So you made a choice for them. Just take it as it resonates for you. I'm just riffing on the energy right now. Yeah, golly, man, you got somebody that's so adamant about coming back. They're trying to find ways around the block. They're trying to find ways around how can I get Cancer to communicate with me? How can I get Cancer to lower their guard so I can come back? Like I see them trying to get very strategic with finding a way to come back into your life. Because they never really left. I just think that this person just was being an idiot. Give me more. Temperance in the reverse. Six of Swords. For some, okay, whatever this was, you felt like it was unhealthy. I think whoever this person is, they may have had a temper tantrum, or they may have had a bad temper, easily irritated. Like I just feel like there's some sort of imbalance that's within them at the time that you walked away, that you decided to no longer deal with them anymore. You got Sag energy here. I also feel like it was almost like their energy was contagious. So like you could feel their energy. So of course, if they were not calm, you were not calm. If they were in some sort of shitty mood, it bled onto you. I think you escaped it. You were wanting something that was calmer. Give me more. You ended it because you know your worth, and you are being silent. You are completely being silent. I don't think that, like, the ignoring part, yes, I really felt like that was spot on, because I do feel like you guys are intentionally being quiet. You got Pisces energy there, Taurus, Libra energy. You ended things because you knew your worth, and they weren't treating you like that. Mm. What is this? Mm. Man, okay. This is a very, very specific part of the read. If this does not relate to you, please do not force it. Please do not force it. Some of you this is a work colleague that you were involved with, or you guys worked at the same company. You didn't have to be necessarily colleagues, or you may have had to work with each other on something. Either you or this individual decided to completely drop it because of feeling like you could not heal the connection after everything went down, like not being able to have what you want, and so you're just saying fuck it and dipping off. And this wasn't something that, it's almost like it wasn't even planned. It was like it just needed to happen. So if you guys were working on something together, one of you may have abandoned it because you felt like it was not going to be able to work out, with you guys still being in proximity. Very specific. Okay. Very specific. Moving forward, what can Cancer anticipate? The World card. Four of Cups in reverse. They want to start over. Like, yes, there's an ending, but what they really, 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 really want to do is start all over with you. I don't think this person is going away. I feel like, look, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. You got 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You have the 2 of Cups. This person is saying they will fucking walk through fire to be, look, lovers, they choose you to be with you. They will go through everything that you're wanting them to go through. Like, they will go through hell to be with you. This person is very adamant about being together with you. You got Gemini energy. World card is all the fixed signs. So that's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. But this person is like, yeah, we can have closure on the past, but I want to start all over again. I want to start all over. I want to build from the ground up, not the same foundation. Okay. All right. Let's look at what this is here. Message from your oracle. Just because it's spiritual doesn't mean it's not toxic. If this person has come to you saying that they're now spiritual, let's say this person is spiritual and they're on that good vibe shit and all of that, just make sure that it's not toxic spirituality or toxic positivity or whatever when it comes to y'all starting over. Just make sure that this person, if, that's a big ass fucking if, you guys are going to decide to still deal with this person, make sure that the cycle has really truly changed, and you'll know it. You'll know it to be true. All right, Leo. Man, I owe y'all a lot of all signs. I think I'm gonna load up some all signs for y'all because I ain't been able to get on it the way that I usually do. I've been busy as shit. It's a good busy, but I ain't been able to post on here like I want to. Just no time. Leos, y'all must be busy for me to even talk about that. I don't feel like anything that I say is coincidental. What's going on, Leo, when it comes to your love? 7 of Cups in reverse. Death card in reverse. The Moon. Something's becoming very clear to you relating to a situation that you feel like should transform, needs to transform, but it's not. And it's almost like it's being swept under the rug a bit. Something needs to end. And it's like someone's not deciding. It's very possible that the person that you're dealing with they're needing to get out of a situation, and it doesn't seem like they are, or you feel like things aren't transforming fast enough. You got Scorpio and Cancer energy there. It's like a decision needs to be made. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're in something as in like they're involved with another person, but I mean, hell, this could even be like just mentally they're in something and they're not making a choice. Just take it as it resonates. But let me see. Give me more. 5 of Pentacles. It is sort, yeah, needing to release themselves from something. It looks like what it looks like is this person may have a little bit of like they've made themselves emotionally unavailable for this other thing that they're needing to put out in the cold. I think they're currently in the position of freeing themselves. You, on the other hand, maybe like when? When is this gonna fucking happen? Also, roles can be reversed. Maybe this is you and somebody else is like, when? When is Leo going to make it happen? Just take it as it resonates. All of this can be reversed. So just take it as it resonates for you. All right, give me more. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. They are releasing it. Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay. They are releasing it. Maybe you feel like, okay, things aren't changing because you don't know about what's going on. Sorry, I'm hot. You don't know what's going on because like maybe they're not communicating about it very much. But what I do feel like on their side, yes, they've let go of the past. They're like, it's being removed. It's actively being removed. Give me more. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're clearing shit out. You got the King of Swords. I actually feel like soon you will hear something about it. So it's like almost like when you're like, damn, I ain't heard nothing about this. Like, what's going on with it? Are they freeing themselves? Are they becoming emotionally available? Da, 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 da. You're gonna hear about it. You're gonna hear about them releasing. All right, give me more. Chariot in the reverse. Okay, yeah. It just felt like things couldn't move forward until they walked away. And I don't think it's walking away from you. I think it's walking away from whatever is the third party that was getting in between y'all. So that could be like going through a divorce, breaking up with someone. They had two jobs, they need to get down to one so that way they have time for you. Take it as it resonates. Whatever it is that could possibly get in the way. Hell, they could be their own third party. Their mind getting in the way. I just saw something shoot up. I don't know if y'all saw that. That was interesting. Who's in here with me? All right. Queen of Wands. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. They're very attracted to you. I feel like they, however, it's like they're not rushing in. I feel like this is somebody who's very slow, but understand that they definitely want you. They definitely want to come your way. They're a slow burner. Yeah, they don't like to do anything on impulse. They feel like impulse just does not work. Maybe they've done impulsive stuff in the past and they've realized, nope, that doesn't work for me. I need to do stuff slowly. Or them doing things on their side, they can't be impulsive because it won't work out for them in some way. What can Leo anticipate with this person for their current love situation? The Sun card in the reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Wands in the reverse. There's going to be... okay. King of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. This person, when they come towards you, they want to do things differently. I feel like I'm not going to say that it... Well... I will say it. It's like what you have known to do before when it comes to relationships, this person doesn't want to do that. They want to carve their own type of way because technically it's like you guys are starting over or they are starting over or you guys are building up towards something. But I don't feel like this person wants a repeat of what has happened to them or what kind of relationship they've had in the past, which might be a little bit different for you. And not saying that you won't be confident, but I do feel like this is a learning curve and you're having to get out of your comfort zone. Do I feel like this person, I feel like this person's in love with you. I will say that. But I do feel like they also want a new cycle of love and romance. You could be dealing also with another Leo. You got Sag and Pisces here too. But this person doesn't want to do things the way that they have done them in the past with other people. I feel like they're wanting to do something completely different. with you that initially you might not feel as confident about it, but I don't feel like it's confidence in a sense of it's making you feel insecure. I feel like it's confidence in a sense of like, I just don't, like, this is just new. This is new, so I am learning. That's what it feels like. I don't want to say it's completely unconventional, but I do feel like it is tailored to the two of you. I hope that makes sense. All right. Oops, shit. What's your oracle? You're not in a soul contract. You're in denial. Maybe that's for the other person and what they're trying to remove. I hope it's not for you. I don't think it is because I feel like you guys are looking at it pretty realistically. So this has to be whatever it is that they've walked away from, or could even be like if you guys are doing a repeat, maybe you guys were doing stuff stupidly and now you're doing it in a different way. Just take it as it resonates. If it don't resonate, if it don't apply, let it fly. You don't need to hold on to nothing that doesn't, it ain't personal. It is not a personal reading. Okay. Virgo. What is going on for Virgo in love, their current love situation? Their current love situation. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Not bad. Hanged Man in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This person wants to build with you. They want to have some sort of agreement, some sort of coming together and agreeing on let's build together. I feel like they've awakened. This is once again like light bulb moment. Oh my God, I do want to be with Virgo. I do want to build with Virgo. This is like waking up out of your sleep and realizing Virgo is where I want to be. They're kind of wondering what you're thinking. And it's not one of those ones where it's like they feel super confident to like rush in. I don't think that that's the case. I feel like this person is wondering if you're even interested in them anymore. You got Pisces energy there. Give me more. Star card in the reverse. Five of Cups in the reverse. See? What did I say? They're a little pessimistic about whether or not you want to fuck with them. Like, they're like, what if Virgo was over me? Virgo might not even care. What if I can't heal this? What if I can't fix it? So I mean, they're in their head. They're overthinking. You could be dealing with the Aquarius. You got Aquarius and Pisces here, so maybe they're one of those two, maybe on the cusp. But they are concerned. It's like, yes, I have this epiphany. I want to be with Virgo. I want to, seek Virgo. But then they're like, I don't even know if Virgo will talk to me. I might not be able to fix what has happened. Uh-oh. Sorry, my laptop was doing something janky. Okay. But they're feeling like, what if I can't fix things? What if, what if? Because they don't know. They don't know how you're feeling because I don't feel like you guys have communicated in quite some time. For some of y'all, it's been a no contact type of situation. For others of y'all, if you are communicating with them, it's not about love. It's not about romance. Like some of y'all have either, because they seem like they weren't interested, you friend zoned them. And that could be the whole thing of it, is that now they got to get themselves out of the friend zone, right? Just take it as it resonates for you. You got King of Pentacles in the reverse. You feel like this person's pretty inconsistent. You feel like you can't depend on them. I see why they feel like the way that they feel. You got Leo energy there. Oh, shit. Ten of Pentacles, you want something that's more stable, more long lasting, not just somebody blowing smoke up your ass and then not delivering on it. You feel like you guys have the potential to get there, but you also feel like this person needs to be more consistent with what they're presenting to you. And so far they have failed. They have failed to present consistency. Yeah, the Seven of Wands here in the reverse. I also feel like there was some sort of boundary crossed. I don't feel like, well, shit, I'll leave it to y'all because I don't want to say that it wasn't like a real boundary, but I feel like there was something here where almost like trust was betrayed and it caused you to kind of go inward. But I mean, you grew from that. You grew from it. It was a very uncomfortable type of situation that you've gone through. And I mean, hell, that could be as easy as somebody saying, yeah, let's get married. And then 2 seconds later, they're like, oh, I don't have the capacity for a commitment. And you're like, wait a fucking minute. That could easily be something where you feel like that your trust is betrayed. And it doesn't even have to include another person. But whatever it is, I feel like you guys have gone through the shit, you know, through the thick of it, and have came out on top, have came out feeling more empowered since this. And I understand why this person is a lot insecure, not confident. I won't say insecure. They're not confident about how you're going to respond. All right, give me more. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Six of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're not going to hold a grudge. I do feel like this person's coming back. And I feel like you're not going to really hold a grudge because you know why? You're in a good fucking place. That's why you're not going to hold a grudge. You're in a good fucking place. I feel like you're in this place of like, if they come, great. If they don't, great. It's not going to move nothing because I've learned how to master just being happy within my own independence. And whether this person comes back or not, they are not going to be able to sway anything that I've built. That's the energy that I'm getting from you, Virgo. Because there will be some of y'all that will give this person an opportunity because you know, all in all, even though this person lacked consistency, you did see the potential, and you see the potential in them being able to be consistent. There may have been some sort of circumstance that created the inconsistency, and that's why you're not holding a grudge, because you know, you are looking at it through emotional intelligence and not through victim mentality. You got Page of Cups in the reverse. You got, yeah, Two of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, there's something here that enabled you guys, or not enabled, disabled? No, that's not what I wanted to use either. Did not? Fuck it. That there's something here that you know caused the rift. The inability, there it is, the inability to get deeper. And I don't feel like you think it was them. I feel, oh, look. Queen of Wands in the reverse. This can sometimes be another person. Like maybe you were the third party. And no fucking judgment. I don't care what y'all do. But like, maybe there were other things that were getting in the way. Okay? And you're using your emotional intelligence to understand that had that thing not been in the way, and it's a very strong possibility that y'all could have made it. So for some of you, you are going to allow this person to show you what they got, all the while being unbothered, because I do feel like you guys are in a pretty fucking good place emotionally to not allow it to sway you. What's the oracle for Virgo? That wasn't intuition. That was anxiety in a cape. I think that was them on their part. But if you feel like you did anything that may have sabotaged it, then you understand. But I do feel like it was them on their side because they're the ones who woke up to the connection. You already knew what it was. Libra. There we go. What's going on for Libra? Their love life, their current love situation. What's going on for Libra? Ooh. I didn't mean to do that. Somebody's waiting to give you a love offer. They're planning it. Okay. Oh, hold on 2 seconds. Sorry about that, Libra. I had to pause because of the phone call was messing up my laptop again. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to put it on D&D so that way it doesn't do it again. So, I'm going to start over. Okay. We're going to start this shit over. So, Libra, I pulled 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups. You got somebody planning. They're not coming towards you just yet, but they are planning some sort of love offer right now. Give me more. Oh, snap. Okay, there is a love offer that's coming in, and I think they have been planning this for quite some time. I also feel like you guys are not communicating. Like the lack of communication is actually making this person feel extremely restless. Like, and I feel like it's more so because they don't know what's going on with you. Like they don't know what you're doing. But you do have somebody here that's wanting to offer something to you, and I feel like whatever it is, if you kind of allow it to you know progress or proceed, this could pick up very quickly. You have the Six of Pentacles here, you have the Chariot here. This is reflecting someone here who's wanting to really give, really provide, and is willing to almost like make mountains move if you allow it. You allow this person to have that type of access to you. Give me more. Libra, how do you feel? Yeah, you got 6 of Wands here in the reverse, followed by the 5 of Wands in the reverse. I think you, oh man, I should have said it. I think you're intentionally ignoring them. I think like the whole we're not communicating is because Libra does not want to communicate. Bottom of the deck here is you have the 2 of Swords. So that is like some sort of block or something that you're not wanting to see. This person may even be trying to do certain things, or maybe they've done certain things in the past that's like grand gestures of showing you that they're interested or that they are wanting something with you. And I feel like you might be like, no. You got 6 of Wands in the reverse. You also have that 5 of Wands in the reverse. It's like you're kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? You are avoiding something that you feel like is not worth your time and effort. You're not confident about it, and you're kind of trying to avoid drama or challenges. Maybe you've dealt with this person in the past, or maybe something about this connection to you could possibly be challenging in the future. I should have got my lip gloss. All right, we got 4 of Cups here in the reverse, followed by the 7 of Cups. You know what? And it's interesting here because, okay, so whoever this is that I feel like is coming towards you, I don't feel like it is welcomed. I feel like what's happening on your side is that you are interested in other options. You're interested in other people. I don't think that you're necessarily interested in this person. You're actually kind of confused and don't even understand why this person's even coming towards you. Not saying that you're like, I don't know what they like about me, but no, you're just kind of like, why are you still trying to come towards me? is kind of the notion that I'm getting. Give me more. You have the World card in the reverse. The Devil. There it is. So this person that's coming towards you, or that is interested in you, and that you're still kind of lingering in their energy, they haven't let go of y'all's love story. I feel like this person has actually gotten a little bit obsessed with you. Like I said, this person feels a way, and they're trying to plan this affectionate and over the top kind of offering to you, because I really do feel like there's a lot of like intense emotion that's here with this person, and I do feel like it is because they are not seeing the situation clearly. They're not seeing you clearly. This is a person who I feel like they're living in fantasy. They're living in obsession, and I don't think that you're interested. I feel like you have other options that you're interested in, and it's not this person. For zodiac signs, you have Capricorn and the fixed signs, so that's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Give me more. Give me more, please. You have the Strength card here in the reverse, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. What's the Strength card in the reverse? I need to sit up straight. Judgment in the reverse. Empress. You guys are on completely different wavelengths. Like I feel like you being single makes you feel empowered. You being single makes you feel good. Like you feel you know what your worth is. You're not going to settle for less. This person I feel like just doesn't I feel like this person has like an issue with their judgment. I feel like they also have a lack of what's the word I'm looking for? Golly, what is the word I'm looking for? It's like a lack of I can't think of the word. Damn, I can just think of the feeling. I can't think of how to put the word or how to put the feeling into words. I'll try to describe the feeling. It's like somebody who lacks the ability to restrain themselves. Um and so they do just dumb shit. They do very stupid things. I mean, yes, you could say good judgment, but I that's not it. That's not what I'm looking for. But I just feel like this person doesn't think before they act. And I'm not thinking like impulse or spontaneous. That's not what I'm. It's a specific word that I'm looking for. Y'all don't have to put it in the comments because I don't care. But I just feel like you're like we're just not a good fit. We're not, you know, we're not a good fit. You got Leo energy there, and you got Scorpio energy. What does Libra need to know? Seven of Swords. They're going to get very crafty on trying to find a way to connect the two of you because they're not going to stop, unfortunately. They're not going to stop. I don't think so. Because I told you before, they're living in a delusion. They're living in fantasy land. I think that at one point you guys maybe y'all dated one time, and from there they idolized you. Or this could have been somebody that you dated for a long time, but I feel like you just don't, like I said before, you don't see them as your person, your partner. You have other interests. The only reason why that this is even coming up is because this person is very heavily in your energy. You may encounter a situation with them. Not saying it's going to be something that's like, I hope it's not scary. I don't think so. It's not anything that's like, I'm not seeing cards that are like, hey, protect yourself. But I mean, of course, always protect your energy. Like keep people that you are not interested in at an arm's length, you know? All right, what's the oracle? Not every shadow work session needs a public announcement. Because this person is kind of obsessing and fantasizing about you, if this person has any way of being able to get any type of information from you, like if you have your social medias public, but you block that person, I would I might not be so public right now. I don't know. I feel like they're going to try to use the information that you know they can get in order to be strategic with that. So, interesting read, Libra. All right, let's go on to Scorpio. With all the interruptions I had, it was almost like something didn't want me to give Libra's reading. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio's love life? What's going on for Scorpio's love life? All right, you got Two of Cups in the reverse. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. Huh. What's the Two of Cups in the reverse? Nine of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. I think someone you detached from is wanting to come in to offer up some sort of opportunity, like a growth opportunity, like an olive branch. They're trying to offer something up to you. The way that you're going to know whoever this person is, you have Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. I feel like you are kind of like in protective mode when it comes to this person. I feel like you've distanced yourself. You're pretty independent person, whoever I'm talking to. And there was something in relation to them that you guys weren't seeing eye to eye. There was a split, there was a breakup, and you've been kind of on guard and protecting yourself from this person. Give me more. You have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, also followed by the Six of Pentacles here. Four of Cups. Excuse me. Excuse me again. This person, I feel like there's something from the past that they're letting go of. Okay. They want to just, they want to open up. They want to let go. They want to give more. I feel like in the past they weren't giving more. I feel like in the past they kind of just sat on ass, exactly what he's doing here with that Four of Cups, and was just like not really wanting to like have things grow. Like maybe you wanted more and this person acted like what is going on is enough. I mean, that would lead to a split, especially if you guys are not seeing eye to eye on that. Ten of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. During the separation time, though, I do feel like this person, over time, something grew within them. Their emotions, their stability, for one. I feel like there's been something financially that has happened for them with that Eight of Pentacles there, followed by the King of Pentacles here, which is reflecting that they're in a better state. They're in a better state of where they were before, financially. And when this person thinks about who is their end all be all or who they're wanting to share this with, they're thinking about you. They're actually kind of surprised that they're even thinking about you, especially because you guys split up. This person is wanting to offer because now they're feeling like they're in a stable area in life. Now they're wanting to offer that same stability to you because you're who they think of when they think of their end all be all. How do you feel? Devil, Chariot, Strength. Ooh, you desire this person. So it's not like you don't feel no type of way, but I do feel that you stop your desire. So yes, the desire is there with that devil card. All right. It's something about this person that just makes you feel like even if you try to walk away, you just simply can't. Or it's like some sort of like piece of you is still kind of stuck, kind of wanting this person. Um, and even though you're wanting to progress forward, you're holding yourself back to on doing so. So it's a tug of war on your part as far as with how you feel. You got Capricorn, Leo, and Cancer energy there. Mm, what about this? Judgment. Two of Pentacles. So it's interesting because I got the Empress and the Emperor in the reverse. I feel like both of you, when you guys were together, just weren't yourselves. I don't know. It just almost feels like it was toxic a little bit. It feels like a toxic connection, but it feels like a toxic connection with potential. I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird. You guys weren't living up to your best selves together. But I feel like there's been a lot of growth on this person's side, or some growth, maybe not a lot. But you got the Judgment card here and you have the Two of Pentacles. Um, it's like the universe giving you guys a second chance where the both of you can handle the level of intensity that the two of you have, because I do feel like it is a very intense connection, and that is why it was so hard to manage, is because there was no leveling, there was no calmness, it was just intensity. Moving forward, Three of Cups. This is a reunion. Once again, you got two cards of coming back together. Yeah. The challenge was inconsistency, and I'm telling you, somebody wanted more than the other person. I think the other person was afraid to want more, was trying to control. On your side, you felt like you weren't valued. You wanted to go deeper. This person is now willing to go deeper, but also wants you guys to be able to handle each other. Sun in the reverse, Knight of Cups in the reverse. You might feel a little bit like you're not necessarily sure about if this person is going to be consistent. It's like there's a little bit of there's a tiny inkling of a feeling where you're like, I do fear that this person may actually rush in and then rush back out, like is not going to be consistent or stick around. Queen of Wands, Five of Swords, the Moon. Yeah, just kind of saying the same thing, that this person just doing whatever they want to do, and then like what you don't see coming. Let's see the outcome of these two. I think a perspective has definitely changed. I feel like there's more balance too. I mean, this is saying it again, like you'll be surprised with how things play out. You got Pisces and you got Pisces, Cancer, and Libra there. All right, let me look at your oracle. Not every feeling deserves a full cast musical. Drama. Le drama. So, I mean, you already know what it is. I basically said kind of the same thing about you guys leveling out things and not being so intense because that's what's bringing the drama. I do feel like you guys may have a fucking chance this time. So, you know, do what you will with that. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What's going on for you guys? Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I feel like you're cutting through the bullshit. You got Magician in the reverse, followed by the Queen of Swords, which is Gemini energy. There's something that maybe you're not seeing clearly because there's either manipulation here or there's some sort of like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's manipulation, but I do feel like there's bullshit that's there. It's weird. Okay? I do feel like there's bullshit. Let me see. Ace of Swords. I feel like you're just finding out the truth about something. You got King of Cups, or sorry, King of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the Chariot. What's that King of Pentacles in the reverse? Devil. Okay. I feel like you're cutting through the reason behind why something didn't work. Now, if it's not you, it's somebody else that's cutting through it. But I do feel like you're also seeing it too. So it could be both of you. You got the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. That is clarifying this King of Pentacles in the reverse, which is basically like, I was trying to see, okay, what are you finding out the truth about when it comes to an inconsistent, unstable king or someone who's having a hard time with being consistent, to be able to move forward? Because I feel like whatever this is what is stopping you guys from progressing very quickly, and I got the Devil, which means it could be a mindset, it could be a bad habit, it could be something from the past, but that's what's keeping you guys, like, you're seeing it, you're finally seeing like what it is very clearly. Give me some on their side. Five of Swords. Yeah. Mentally conflicted. Okay. Full card. Three of Pentacles. What's the Five of Swords? Empress. Knight of Wands. Okay. I don't think they're going to allow that to stop them. Like, there is some mental gymnastics that they're having to do and get over. I think it has a lot to do with what they're worthy of. I feel like this person questions whether or not they are worthy to have you in their life. And this could be something that's in the subconscious. They could, present to you in a completely different way, but I do feel like if they sat down with themselves, I think it's more so of like seeing themselves as the knight and you as the empress, and wondering, can I handle the empress as a knight? The knight needs to grow up. There's a lot of growth that is needed in order for them to handle the empress, i.e. you. But I feel like they're gonna do it. I feel like there's still that, like, that's not stopping them. Yes, they're conflicted in a sense, and that's probably the reason as why previously they've not been able to be consistent, is because of whatever they're thinking about of themselves. But what I do like about this is that it's not stopping them from trying to grow with you. Even if you're further along, they still want to grow with you. You got Aries energy, you got Taurus, Libra energy, Capricorn energy. Give me more. Strength card in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. They're going to do it scared. They're going to put on a brave face. You won't see how they feel because they're going to keep that shit inside. They're definitely going to do it terrified, though. You got Leo energy there. They see you yeah. Okay. This is a person that before was kind of allowing things to self-sabotage because they were feeling unworthy of you. They see you in a high light. Like they admire you. And it was the fear of being like they couldn't get to your level, or like they wouldn't be able to hack it. Like you would leave eventually because they weren't able to rise to the occasion. I think this person is saying, fuck this. I'm not going to allow this to scare me anymore, and I'm going to rise to the occasion because they see you as their 10 of Pentacles. They always have. I feel like they always have. I don't think that this was something that is like miraculously they just figured it out. No, I think this person was telling themselves that they were powerless at one point, and they moved past it. Give me more. Page of Swords in the reverse. Hermit in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse. They're being honest with themselves. I mean, I like that. It's refreshing because whatever it was that they were battling with, they are now seeing, truly what it is. And because of that, they're able to then take that leap of faith, do it scared, still do it anyway, not waiting for bravery to happen, but actually going after you. You got Page of Swords in the reverse. You got the Hermit in the reverse. If you guys aren't communicating, or if maybe they just haven't like expressed their emotions to you, because like you could be communicating with this person, but they haven't said anything to you about how they feel. I do feel like a little bit of that information is going to come out, like what they're thinking, how they feel. And I'm saying a little bit because we got the Page of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody here was like, they're going to give you a little bit of information that they have, but they're not going to give you everything. Just a smidge, just a little bit. They'll open up a little bit to you. But I do feel like you'll start to see that. You got Virgo energy there. What else does Sag need to know? Emperor. Six of Pentacles. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They're meaning what they say. And I feel like whoever this person is, like what I'm getting is like provider, someone who wants to be your support system, somebody who's standing 10 toes down. The Emperor, they're going from the Knight to the Emperor. They're rising because they want to match you. So I feel like whoever this person is, when they come to you, they mean it. When they come to you, they're conquering a fear of theirs when it comes to relationships and emotions. You got Aries energy there. This is somebody here that is very possible, if you allow them to show up, they will absolutely show up for you. Because I feel like that's what this person wants to do. Don't make it a message just because it was don't make it a message just because it was inconvenient. Oh, because they spilled something on there. Talking about maybe it's a sign. Don't read into it. Okay, take things for face value. That's basically what this is saying. And I do feel like this person is going to truly show you. I think you're going to be surprised. Honestly. And I wouldn't blow smoke up y'all's ass. Half the time, Sagittarius be like, I don't want love. Where the money at? Y'all like Capricorn. And speaking of Capricorn, let's go to them. All right, Capricorn. What's going on for you guys in love? What's going on for Capricorn in love? Six of Cups in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. Things don't feel very stable. I feel like somebody feels left out in the cold or being ignored at this time. You got the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. Six of Cups in reverse to that Temperance in the reverse. It's like somebody here that feels things are just off. Things don't feel good. Things are not balanced. There's a lot of distance that's there. Give me more. You got Sagittarius energy. King of Swords. I feel like even the communication between the two of you are it's like no one's mincing words. They're being very direct, maybe even a little bit harsh when it comes to communication. Leo energy. How's this person feeling? Wanting to be left alone, just wanting peace. You have the Lovers in the reverse to the Four of Cups. They feel unsure. They feel very unsure when it comes to you. So they just feel like what's best is just to protect myself, to be on to just chill. Not to like be like, "Oh, I don't want love." But maybe they are kind of, I don't know, maybe they are kind of rejecting it, but I feel like it's more so to just protect their peace. You're wanting love without the extra. You're wanting love without the baggage. Like if there's going to be love, I need it to be without burnout. What's the issue between you two? Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles. It's like you guys are just moving along day to day, right? It's like there is communication. Sure, you have the Page of Pentacles here, but I also feel like it's more so of like juggling everything else outside of love and just sticking around just because, you know, this is what you've been dealing with it. Three of Wands in the reverse. Hermit. I do feel like for some of you, there is going to be some sort of change that's very unexpected. You have the Death card at the bottom of the deck, so there is something that's about to change. For some of you, this could be an unexpected time period of aloneness, isolation. You have Virgo and Scorpio energy. So this could be as drastic as, you know, going on your own, or it can be as small as if we're in the house together, we're just not communicating, we're not talking. You got Knight of Cups here. You also have the Hanged Man. I mean, I feel like there's emotions that are still there, that are still lingering, but I also feel like there's a level of caution. It's almost like somebody being afraid to speak to the other person because you're unsure of what it could possibly lead to, which or I feel like what it is like the possibility of this being a missed opportunity or somebody no longer wanting to continue offering up growth, offering up like the chance for the two of you to continue to grow. You got Aries energy, Pisces as well. So what's going on? You guys are ignoring each other and both missing each other, or at least I know your person is. They may feel ignored and miss you. I just feel like it's a lot of distance. What can Capricorn expect from here moving forward? What else? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Moon in the reverse. The Chariot in the reverse. What is Emperor? Give me that. You got Aries energy again. Cancer energy. Nine of Wands. Empress. Once again, who else had this? Yeah, Sagittarius had Emperor, Empress energy. Y'all need to go back to the drawing board is what I feel like. If not, you could potentially end up losing each other. to be honest. You have 10 of Pentacles here in the reverse. It's like, when I see this card, this is either starting from ground zero, or this could even be like, I lost it all. It just depends on whatever direction the reading is going. But you have the Moon card in the reverse, you have the Chariot in the reverse. There is something here that gets illuminated. There's some sort of either emotions that come up, or something is being said that kind of slows down the progress. And like I said, it's very possible that you guys may need to just start all over. I feel like, yeah, there needs to be some sort of distance. And I think the distance is actually kind of good for the ones who do want to continue having this relationship with this person. I feel like you guys need that distance for healing. Because I have two energies here, Emperor, Empress energy. You guys could be a good match, a really good match. But either you or this other person got to get out of your feelings and be a little bit more open to allowing it. Yep, because I feel like there needs to be some sort of communication. This could really honestly go either way. I don't feel like, I don't know. This one feels very this or that type of feeling. And you'll know if you're the Capricorn that it's worth working out, or if it's not worth working out. You're going to know which Capricorn you are. Ooh. What did I say? This is literally the same exact thing. It's either going to be that you guys no longer are in something committed, or you have the tools that you need in order to fix it. Personally, I feel like you guys have the tools, but it's going to be up to you on what you want to do, if you even want to save it. Okay. And Capricorn, I actually feel like you have the upper hand on the communication, like opening up that dialogue with them, because I feel like they're the ones who feel left out in the cold. And that's if you want to. I'm not going to take that because it was at the bottom and it didn't get shuffled. Let me do this again. Ah. Your comfort zone is a trap. What did I say? This is right on target. Comfort zone may be to not talk. But in order to save it, to save the connection, communication is going to have to be had. Both sides need to open up. If not, it could potentially cause a tower moment. All right. Aquarius. What's going on for you in love, current love situation? Current love situation. What's going on for you guys? Justice. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody feels like what's best is to drop the burden, to drop the baggage. Why do I feel like the baggage is the other person? Give me a second here. Let's see. How does Aquarius feel? 6 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Cups. You're over it. You're not even paying attention to it anymore. I feel like you're very much over whoever this person is, or you're over something from the past, and you don't want to shine a light on it. You want to leave it alone. How do you feel about this person? Chariot in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. You almost feel like you can't get through to them. It's like, I can't get through to this person. I can't get anywhere with this person is what you're feeling. Yeah. It's an interesting read. You want happiness. You have the 10 of Cups here. You have the 4 of Cups though, but I also feel like you're kind of like, okay, I'm good how I am right now. You're happy with just how you are. How's this person feel? Ace of Cups. I heard he loves me not. I think this person is moody. I feel like there's some times where they're affectionate, and then there's other times where it comes out of nowhere where they either pull back or they're grumpy. I don't think they're consistent. I feel like that's why you're kind of over it, Aquarius. Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They're actually quite surprised that you may not be communicating with them as much. I feel like this person is either younger than you or acts younger than you. There may be children also involved. Give me more. I feel like this is a very specific read. Very specific. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Judgment. I do feel like this person has come to like a realization that they are like, I don't know, it's something that they know they need to let go of, or they need to open up more. And I feel like they're waking up to the connection. There's like some sort of lesson that they've learned. So what's going on moving forward? Four of Wands in the reverse. Six of Pentacles. There's a situation, I don't know if they needed emotional support, mental support, financial support. There was something here where it's like their foundation was kind of shaky and they needed that support. Maybe that's what's going on between the two of you, is that somebody is struggling, needs the support. Maybe you've given the support, but you're also tired too. So that could be it as well. And you're feeling like the best thing for you to do with that justice and the Ten of Wands in the reverse is to let go of the burden or let go of somebody else's shit. So kind of what I said, it's full circle. You have the Hanged Man in the reverse, followed by the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you've gained a lot of perspective and you've also gotten very clear on something. I think they have too. Pisces energy there. More. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. And the King of Swords in the reverse. Some of y'all may have had a conversation with this person of either it's going to be it's going to be one or the other. It's going to be, I'm going to break up. like I don't see this going further. Or not, if not, I don't want to break up, but I don't see us being able to stay together if we continue down this path. We need to start over. So it's going to be one or the other. All right. Now, I will say this. There may have been a little back and forth between the two of you, because I feel like one party may have started popping off at the mouth. The other one may have gotten a little, may have had some strong ideas that they needed to convey, but I don't feel like it was the nicest kind of conversation after that. But there's still hope to heal. Interesting enough. Yeah, the Star card here, followed by the Two of Cups in the reverse. There's still hope that's here, even if you guys are not seeing eye to eye, even if there's some stubbornness and you know, I still feel like there's hope. You got Aquarius energy here. That's you. Regardless of what you decide, I still feel like you're going to come out on top. This is one of those ones that could go either way as well. because I don't feel like it's a set in stone. Well, tarot was never set in stone, let me just say that. But I don't feel like it's swaying one way or the other. I just feel like I'm reading for an Aquarius who is tired and can't take much more of just bullshit. And so you may be laying the law down and letting them know this is what I need. And they may be in their ego, because I feel like that's what that is about, is like being in the ego. But they're very moody, inconsistent. And maybe you've been supporting them the whole time and now you just can't do that anymore. Okay. But like I said, there's still potential to save it, but it's only if, Aquarius, if you want to save it. All right. Your guide said no. You heard maybe. Could it be that maybe you knew what you needed to do, but you didn't do it? You went against your intuition. Just make sure that you don't go against it. You know, listen to your intuition during this time, because your inner voice is screaming to you that you can only take so much and something needs to change. Okay. All right, Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? Pisces. Six of Swords in the reverse. The Sun in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. Someone's wanting to come back around to you, possibly a Leo. I feel like they're not feeling like their normal self. Whoever this Leo is, or they weren't feeling like their normal self. That's what was causing the issue and the avoidance as well. Okay. That's what was causing the issue and the avoidance as well. I feel like there's something that they closed out on their side. You have the Wheel of Fortune there. So they're entering into a new cycle. Give me more. We got Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Temperance. This person, okay, they're trying to get away from what didn't work for them. Okay. And over time, I feel like because they've been making these changes to their life, things have started to get a lot calmer. They've been alchemizing whatever the negative is, like taking the negative, spinning it into a positive. I just spit. And I also feel like for some reason this person's gotten spiritual. I don't normally get that off this card, but there's something in relation to spirituality kind of calming them, or maybe they've gone back to church or something, but it's like something with spirituality has calmed them, is making them feel more balanced, body, mind, soul. Give me more. Oh, you know what? Okay. I think at one point in time, they were having some issues when it came to maybe anxiety. There was something with anxiety. I feel like they did acknowledge it. So yeah, there's something in relation to them calming down. Like they're not how they were. They took care of whatever this was. Yeah, they surrendered cut out a lot of bullshit in their life. They walked away from the bullshit. You got Emperor here in the reverse, followed by the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So they did a lot of purging. You got Aries energy there. Person feels like you're worth it. I feel like there's going to be a lot of like communication coming in. Because I feel like something's coming in fast. How are you feeling about this person or just the situation and in general? Eight of Swords in the reverse. The World. You don't really think about it. You closed it out. You feel like you had closure. You got closure. Regardless if it was from this person or you took closure. But you are showing up differently as well. This used to be something that you would obsess over. You would think about it, analyze it quite a bit. I don't think you're doing that anymore. You have the Four of Wands in the reverse. The Lovers. The High Priestess. Okay. Someone's going to catch you off guard. But I feel like you're still going to choose to communicate because I do feel like there is some sort of communication that's coming in, like I said before. But I think it's going to catch you off guard. I think you're going to be very slow to moving towards it. Or towards them. You may not be really sure what you want to do with it. And when I say do with it, I mean the person. You don't know what you want to do with them. Why the Seven of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, you feel challenged by like whether or not you should open up to this person or keep your boundaries, like keep your guard up. What's this person want? This person wants reunion. They're coming back to get you. I think you're going to go through the motions. Like there's some where sometimes you're going to feel really happy. And it's like, as soon as you feel that happiness, then it's weird because it's like, then you're like, is this right for me? Are they going to be consistent? I feel like your mood kind of shifts a little bit. I don't know if you're showing this to them. This could be something that you know, when you're not communicating with them, you kind of are feeling this on your own. But it does feel like you are trying, like as you're communicating with them, you're not being fully transparent about how you feel because you're also still kind of watching them. Yeah, I mean, ultimately this person is getting out of isolation to come talk to you, to come start things up because they think you're their 10 of Pentacles. Okay? So let me see something here. They feel like they could have it all with you. They feel like you're it. You're the one. You're their person. If they wanted to, they would, period. Okay? But I think this person was like that before. I don't think they're like that this time. Just listen to how you feel. Don't second guess it. Don't allow fear to take over. Because I feel like you're going to know exactly what this person is about. Okay, Pisces, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to hit the like and hype button. And until next time, you guys take care.